There is debate among the followers of William Branham as to whether he actually revealed the seventh seal. He did preach a sermon on the subject, but at the time he claimed the interpretation of the seal was not divinely revealed to him. It should be no surprise, however, that what he did say on the seventh seal was also copied from the writings of Charles Taze Russell and Clarence Larkin.
For it's predicted here that the seventh angel's message would finish the mysteries of God. It's the end of the church age. It's the end of the seventh seal. It's the end of the trumpets. It's the end of the vials. And even in the ushering in of the millennium. That's on the seventh seal. It's just like firing a rocket into the air. And that rocket explodes here, and it goes up, then it explodes again. It puts out 5 stars. One of those stars explodes and blows out 5 stars from it. And then one of them stars explodes, blows out 5 stars from it. See? Now, a half hour might not be long if you're having a good time. But in the suspense of between death and life, it seemed like a millennium. I'm only telling you what I've seen and what has been told to me, and now you do whatever you want to. Amen. I don't know what's going to take place. I do not know. I just know that those 7 thunders holds that mystery of the heavens was quiet.
It appears that William Branham was setting up the future revelation of the seventh seal and the 7 thunders, following the exact same pattern used by Charles Taze Russell, who wrote,
saying unto me, seal up those, what things, whichsoever the 7 thunders uttered. Do not immediately disclose their full contents, but not until the last seal is broken does the scroll fly wide open, permitting the mystery of God to be fully disclosed. As it is written in the days of the voice of the 7th angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of God should be finished, as he hath declared to his servants the prophets. Revelation 10:7. But in the days of the voice of the 7th angel, Pastor Russell was the 7th angel. Revelation 3:14.
How did William Branham come up with the revelation that Revelation 10:7 and Revelation 3:14 were tied together, that they were the same person? From the writings of Charles Russell? There are also a number of things that Clarence Larkin wrote that William Branham copied in his sermon on the seventh seal. If you are familiar with the message, you will recognize the phrases which follow. All are from Larkin's books.
We must not forget that the seventh seal includes all that happens during the sounding of the trumpets and the pouring out of the vials, and so extends down to the ushering in of the millennium. To illustrate, a rocket fired into the air may burst into 7 stars, and one of these stars into 7 other stars, and one of the second group of stars into a third group of 7 stars. So the seventh seal includes the 7 trumpets, and the 7th trumpet includes the 7 vials. Now a half an hour is not long when engaged in some pleasant employment, but it causes a nerve-breaking tension when we do not know what is going to happen. And when a life is at stake, a minute, or even a few seconds, seem to be hours.
All of the things which William Branham copied from Larkin and Russell are outlined on our website and at the link below. In his message on the seventh seal, William Branham made this clear declaration.
Now, I want to make this real clear. Every time that these seals has come to the place, everything that I ever believed on them and has read of other people has been contrary to what come to me in the room.
But we have seen that this statement is simply not true. William Branham preached the same essential revelation of the seals as were found in the writings of Larkin and Russell, books he had in his library, and he knew it. What caused William Branham to mislead his audience? It was certainly not the Holy Spirit. If William Branham misled his audience concerning the most important sermons of his ministry, how can we trust he was not misleading his audience in other sermons? If other ministers had an essentially correct interpretation of the seals before William Branham was even born, how can anyone make the claim that the seals were opened in 1963?